checking in, Mason Wynn. The wide to kick the pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch. That's a slider for a strike. Going 2 now. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he deals. This to third. Candelario. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Brendan Donovan in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Then here's Paul Goldschmidt. Green, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Redbirds down quietly. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now here's the starter for St. Louis. It's Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Jonathan India stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The pitch. Just missed. On the corner for a strike. 2-1 now.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Close, but called a ball. They're down 3-1. Ellie De La Cruz waits on deck. And the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. Here in Cincinnati, here's Nolan Arenado. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. Man at second. And ball one.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And a count 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And Contreras is retired. And there's 2 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bounce to the right. McLean tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. The Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Gray back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets out prior to each pitch.
TJ Friedel up next. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now, TJ Friedel, known for his late inning heroics.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher is going to come after you. Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Got it. No left field.
2 on, 1 out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now the 0-1. And it stays fair. Coming home. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.